is going on, guys? It's your boy Funk Monk here. Welcome back to another podcast, and today I'm joined with two different individuals representing the Six Star Crew. And I'm joined with Kitty Cat.
Hello.
And I'm joined with GTA I'm Bald Wise Guy.
Yo.
No,
Honestly, my real name is It's Dusk. Don't
Yes.
believe this guy.
It's dusk. It's dusk. And today we're gonna be discussing about the official release and release date of Need for Speed 2017, which is known as Need for Speed Payback. Isn't right? Yeah,
Yes.
Payback.
Yes.
And it's kind of good, although it looks a lot like Fast and Furious. It's kind of good. Ooh, but yeah, this fucking thing is gonna be very exciting, and we essentially want to talk about the stuff that probably we don't want to see in the next Need for Speed. Cause if there's even a trace of the previous predecessor, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Honestly, some things were good though. The one thing I don't want to see is fucking rain. I'm sick of rain. Fuck that. We've had rain all game.
Let's start with of course the negatives. Let's start with the negatives that Need for Speed 2015 had. And as he discussed, rain was one of them. Fucking rain.
Handling.
Yeah.
And it's basically, it was always nighttime. And I'm happy that they actually listened to the community this time, cause I think they officially cared, like just kind of like Rockstar, kind of like Rockstar. But yeah, so not a lot of information has been out yet. But what we do have is the car list, and I'm not impressed with the car list, guys. Only 21 cars from the official release date.
But that is sure to be updated. So don't.
Of course.
Yeah,
At the moment, there's only 21 cars. 2 of them are hypercars, which, coming to think of it, as the trailer revealed, both of the hypercars, which are the Huayra BC and the Koenigsegg, I really don't think that the way Need for Speed 2015 is kind of the rebranding of Need for Speed. I really don't see the Huayra BC and the Regera fitting in that game.
Well,
I don't. Go on.
I don't mind them, but I'd rather see.
I don't mind them, but
I'd rather see like highly tunable cars. But as far as we've seen in the trailer, I didn't see like loads of customization from the trailer. But like, I hope they go more in depth than in customization than they went in 2015, because 2015 was awesome, but like if they reduce the amount of customization options, it's gonna be worse.
Not to mention that the 2015 version was the selling point of Need for Speed was the customization, because I guess they were the official game that started the whole Rocket Bunny Liberty Walk trend in games, right? And then Forza introduced it and all that. So obviously the body kits were the selling point, but in Need for Speed 2015 there was a lot of limitation. Like, you cannot add this body kit with that piece of bumper, or you cannot add that, or you cannot add that. So in theory, you get ripped off.
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda. But they tried, honestly. Like, it's not that they gave us a stupid bad game, but you can bet the 2017 version, like Payback, is gonna be even better than 2015.
Oh, I'm hoping.
Because it's a reboot, and honestly, the second game of something is always better than the first one.
Exactly.
Technically, it's going to be the third game because Rivals was a thing, but.
But Rivals was Frostbite engine?
Ghost. Yes, it was Frostbite engine and Ghost.
Oh, okay. Because
so it's going to be the third game.
After the new additions for, well, I wouldn't say new additions, the later on Need for Speed games, I lost tracks. Like, my last Need for Speed game was Underground 2. Fuck, that was a long time ago. But, so essentially, what did you guys think? I mean, I kind of looking forward for this whole new game.
Me too. I just hope that I saw like the little bit off-roading style kind of vehicles. I just hope they don't. I hope like it's nice, but I hope they don't like go too much in depth on the off-roading then instead of the street-wise.
But if you think about it, it is quite cool that they're officially getting like off-roading vehicles in. For the simple fact that Need for Speed 2015, I'm comparing both games. What I'm thinking of is Need for Speed 2015 had a lot of like ocean mass, and you barely had a lot of land mass. So I think what they did, they reversed that. So we're gonna have a lot. So it's gonna be a big map. I'm hopeful about that. So
see, the biggest problem they'll have is the Crew 2. That's going to be releasing probably a short time after Need for Speed.
And if they don't,
I'm gonna buy all.
This weekend or next weekend at E3.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If anything's going to kill Need for Speed, it's going to be the Crew 2.
Yeah, well, I'm buying both games.
Or you have to keep in mind that Need for Speed Payback is going to have two main competitors. No, three actually. You have Project Cars 2.
Project Shit 2.
It's shit, yeah. Probably a new edition of the Forza games. So we're looking at Forza 7, right? Yeah.
I don't think Forza 7 will contend. I don't think the Sims will contend.
It's more of a racing simulator game, so...
What about TDU3? What about TDU3?
I don't know when TDU3's launching.
Yeah, not this year, but like... It could be.
By the time it would launch, it's not gonna have the same competition.
No, I reckon
probably by the end of it, they would have released an expansion pack or something like. But yeah. So one thing I've noticed in the trailer, hopefully you guys noticed it as well, is the handling.
The handling seems a lot more refined.
I don't know. The handling looks a lot like Need for Speed 2015. Some cars in the trailer, you see them getting like a violent kick to the side when they start to drift and all that. But I'm hoping, I'm praying to God, EA, if you're listening, probably not. Listen. Don't use that handling system again. It's the worst. I've gone through 3 controllers because of that. 3 controllers.
Right. As far as I'm concerned, if they use the same handling style, if they completely revamp it and stop your car from turning itself into a wall when you come out of a drift, it's fine. It took me a year to get a tune ready to stop the RX-7 from plowing itself into a wall when you come out of a drift.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. Like, if it takes you a year to like create a hand fine-tune a car, so it would stop like driving itself. Because pretty much that's what's happening. Cars and like Need for Speed, they're pretty much GTA 5 AI drivers.
And even then, with that very tune, under extreme circumstances, it would still want to turn the other way coming out of a drift.
Yes! Especially the drift cars! When you tune a car so good for drifting, it loses all grip. Like,
yeah, true.
Why?
Mine was a drift car as well, but it was actually stable at 200 odd miles an hour. Stable's a relative term, but you know. It didn't plow itself to the wall.
Well, like, I hope, like, I think Wise Guy said it once, but I hope they make Need for Speed Payback a little bit harder than 2015 one. Honestly, 2015 was fucking easy. Like, except for 1 or 2 missions, 15 was easy as fuck.
It's not that they were easy, it's the rubber banding that killed it.
Yes, it was.
The
basically,
rubber banding was horrendous.
At the start of the game, there was too much rubber banding, and when they fixed it, they made it too little.
If you,
Apart
okay,
from Eddie's.
Since we're on the discussion for missions, because in the trailer, you can clearly see they're going after a heist for the Koenigsegg Regera.
Yep.
I'm the first thing that came to my mind is what are the payouts are gonna be like? Because you're introducing $2.5 million hypercars, two of them in fact, at like the launch release date.
Exactly.
Yeah, imagine if it's like GTA, you don't earn shit and you have to like buy millions of dollars worth of cars.
No. Well, what they should do, and this is why in these kind of games I prefer Forza than Need for Speed. Back in the day when Forza Horizon 1 was introduced, when you finish the campaign officially gives you a good sum of money where you
Doesn't it
can
give you, like,
buy
5 million?
what
Doesn't
kind
it
of
give you, like,
car
5
you
million?
want. But of course that got transferred as well. In Need for Speed 2015, that was completely different. There was a last race where you're racing pretty much every single character that you were racing, but you don't get a special prize. You
get 12
the game
grand.
just ends. The game just ends.
You get 12 grand.
12 grand, exactly. And pretty much you just end up grinding the same mission. Like what?
Yeah. That's one thing I want to say. Well, that's one thing
the cars were cheap.
to say. Like, can you remember how long it took to get a certain amount of money to buy a certain?
You tell
car?
me. When
Like,
I had the Aventador, it took me almost 3 months to get an Aventador.
Yeah, you have to grind like the hardest missions that pay the most. That's the only way to do it.
The only way to get an Aventador in that game efficiently is to do it when you're going through the campaign.
Yeah, true.
But then an Aventador though is overkill.
Yeah, but like even if it's overkill or not, we're talking money here.
If the equivalent of the Aventador from 2015 is going to be the Regera, then that's it.
I don't think it will be. The Regera's only got one gear. Remember that?
Yeah, but it maxes out. It like reaches top speed very efficiently. Like
I reckon the Regera will be probably one of the best drag cars in the game. But other than that, because think about it, how is it going to get all the revs when it's drifting? If they somehow implement it has a gear system in it, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Oh, well, if I'd rather see instead of the whole gearing system, I'd rather see first person.
Yeah.
I miss first person, man.
But if they bring first person, I want a first person style where you can look around in your car. That's what I want.
Yeah.
So kind of like Forza.
Yeah, kind of like Forza.
And another big problem is they haven't gone really with the hypercars. They could have done a little bit better. I know the Huayura's a thing, Huayura BC, but so many games have already done it. They should have done something like the Huayura Roadster and the Agera RS. Because as far as I'm aware, neither of them have actually showed up in a video game before.
720S.
Yeah,
like,
on the 720. Actually, no, the 720S is on mobile games.
The only game that's gonna feature the 720S is Project Cars 2, which, in my opinion, is the worst game to present the best car in the world.
Well, it's such a shame that Boy isn't here to give his opinion on that.
Oh, he would be so triggered right now. But yeah.
Well, honestly, Boy is always triggered. So.
Sorry, Boy. We're looking at you right now.
I know. The wind blows too hard. He goes on a 2-hour rant.
So, as more details coming out, I just recently received the car list. So, and I'm excited with some of the cars that are here. So one of them, for example, is the Charger, 1969 Charger. Finally, like that should have been in 2015. Honestly, 2015 was missing a lot of classic muscle cars. Even a Camaro. They didn't even bring a Camaro.
But they got the Civic.
And then, yeah, exactly. And they got the Civic. Then looking down, we have something that is very dear to my heart. Volkswagen Golf GTI Club Sport.
Volkswagen Golf. I love the Golf.
Finally, they're bringing out a newer version of the Golf. The only thing that they ever brought was the Mark 1 Golf in 2015.
Yeah, the Mark 1. Mark 1.
And I found it so weird that there was only one model of that car maker. But then they had like Ferrari with 2, McLaren with 1, then Lambo with fucking 5.
Yeah, but let's be honest. With the Ferraris, you couldn't do anything to it.
True that. You couldn't do shit with it.
But then why put it in the game? Because that's what I don't understand. Everyone knows about the Liberty Walk 458. They get the license to use the 458, but
Ferrari don't like people touching the cars.
Yeah, apparently they're gonna sue people. Like,
yeah, they need permission to put mods on the cars.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
If
I bought the car, don't tell me what to put on it.
Right, prime example, the crew with the Maseratis. I feel like Italian supercar companies, well, Maserati's not technically a supercar company, but you know, besides the point, they're very picky on look, we're making a game where you're doing very illegal things in very high-end cars.
Yeah.
Well, considering the fact that you're still doing that, but in like a Supra or an R34, which speaking of R34s, apparently from launch date, the R34 is the only GTR that's gonna be in Payback at this current moment in time at launch date.
In all fairness, like in my personal opinions, I think GTRs in general are just a little bit over hyped. If they added stuff like the GTC and the GTT, I would be more happy with stuff like that than just
so you're saying you add the lower powerful versions of the car,
but the rear-wheel drive versions.
Okay, I see what you mean. So then wait, why don't you introduce drivetrain swaps? I mean, let's be fair. Payback has ripped off a lot of games. They're introducing barn finds. Everyone knows who started the barn find trend. Forza Horizon. They're now bringing drag builds. Finally. The crew.
Actually, no, I would say Need for Speed had drag originally, back in the original Undergrounds, but not to the extent because of technology restraints.
Yeah, exactly. True, but at the same time, the way they're introducing this stuff, people are gonna compare them. Oh, you got that from this game, you got that from that game. What else? They introduced something. Yeah, and the fact that it feels so Fast and Furious influenced. Like, it's just a day old. How many? Like a couple of hours ago. So we're talking about 4 hours ago, the trailer. Memes already started rolling out. There's a poster, and I'm hoping I'll find it, where literally they crossed the Need for Speed logo and they written down The Crew Fast and Furious DLC, and I just completely lost it because it's true. They're going after a truck at the beginning of the trailer. They're literally going for high-end supercars, which Fast and Furious did it. So, I mean, they're asking for it. They're asking for the memes.
Well, technically, it's not the Fast and Furious edition. It's the Vin Diesel edition, but you know.
Yeah. It's not about the car. It's about the driver.
Oh yeah, when he has a 1,000 horsepower Charger. Yeah, clearly.
Hey, Kitty, can you accept the friend request from PJ?
Did he send it to me?
Yeah.
So keeping an eye out on as well the news. Well, I wouldn't call it a news wire, but you know, engine-wise, as in detail-wise, the game looks beautiful. Even the trailer.
It does.
It's amazing, and I'm really hoping that I could pre-order the deluxe edition. I mean, I'm not buying a second pair of fucking headsets just because I'm gonna buy the deluxe edition as a pre-order. So that's dedication. That is.
Right. It depends what comes with the deluxe edition, because let's be honest, the deluxe edition for 2015 was trash.
Well, at the moment, let me see if I find it. But as far as I heard, in the deluxe edition, you get access for the game 3 days early.
Nice.
There are a few bits here and there where apparently they're introducing blue tire smoke with the deluxe edition.
Honestly, I'm not really into tire smoke. I never apply it to my cars actually.
No, I mean not even in GTA, and GTA offers tire smoke.
I'm always picking standard. Like I never even click that tab. I never even open it.
True.
See, my biggest problem would be if because what was it with the deluxe edition? You get the most wanted GTR from eons ago and 10% off everything. How much was you paying? 60 quid?
Something like that.
On release, when the game itself was only 30 over here in the UK.
But here's the thing. There has to be something special, because the pre-order at this current moment in time, is £80. $79.99 to be correct. But come on, £80 straight away. That is a lot. You're asking
expensive.
a lot for a game.
Yeah,
you're asking.
Go ahead.
You're asking like Destiny 2 Digital Deluxe Edition there, and that comes with 2 DLCs with it and a shit ton of other stuff. You're asking borderline Destiny 2 prices for something that, in my opinion, could completely flop.
Exactly. Like,
I'm gonna get Destiny though.
Price is that high. I'm gonna compare a game that did it with this year. Take for example, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. You have to buy Infinite Warfare to get Modern Warfare.
No. Later on, they're gonna set it as a
exactly.
standalone.
But now they're selling Modern Warfare separately.
Yeah,
so
true.
The people that essentially paid the full amount of money for the game to get that game are ripped off.
Exactly.
Yeah, but honestly, I played Modern Warfare and it was good, but why pay so much for a game you already played?
True.
Exactly.
That is why they need, like, honestly, £60, like £70 for a game. They need to reduce the prices a bit. I know there goes a lot of like detail and a lot of time, and they have to get the money from something. I know I'm gonna get hated for this, but do as GTA does. Like, GTA sold the game as standard. Were no additions with the next generation.
It was limited. There
was in previous, like last generation though. I'm talking about recent gen.
Oh yeah, there's no.
Go ahead.
There's no special edition with next gen. As far as I'm aware, you only get money with it.
You get the money from credits inside the game, like shark cards, and you produce essentially free DLCs. That system is probably the best. Look at GTA. It came out in 2013. We're in 2017. And it's still running.
Yeah.
It's still running. It's in the top 5 in the UK, right? It's still in the top 5.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, why aren't companies using that? That's what Need for Speed needs to do. They need to introduce, like, if they're going to go with the same payout system as Need for Speed 2015, give the option to the player that if he wants to buy, in this case, let's say, for example, I want to buy the Koenigsegg Regera, give me the option where I can pay you money to buy that car. I don't care how much it would, well, I would care how much it would cost stay away from that. Because come on, looking at shark cards, 8 million for £100. No, thank you.
Well,
that's fucking...
$64.99.
Yeah, $4.99. What was I saying? I lost track.
Something to do with money in game.
Yeah, give the player that option, because that's what killed the buzz for me in Need for Speed. It felt so grindy to get some cars. Like, you were asking upwards of $500,000 price cars. Take for that hot rod Formula One looking thing. That's $500,000. $500,000 for that. Yeah, it would take you a month to get it. But
a couple of days if you've got no life, but
well, it depends. If you're like one of those people that is like properly hardcore, you would get that like in a jiffy. Or if you have some inside people from EA, they would give you some money. But that's essentially what I don't want to see in the Need for Speed Payback. Well, what do you guys? What probably pissed you off the most from Need for Speed 2015 that you don't want to see in 2017?
Stupidly low payouts.
Yep. True.
So we're pretty much agreeing on the same thing because the payouts were right.
Don't get me wrong, everything was cheap, but it doesn't matter if it's cheap if you're earning $2,000 for redoing a mission.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like, actually, like, if you do a mission once, and then you want to play it again, you get less money. Like, why? I don't fucking know why.
True.
$12,000 missions go down to 8.
Yeah.
Ooh. Why didn't I think of it? I complained so much about it yesterday, and now okay. Don't limit us with car spaces.
Yeah.
That's my biggest pet peeve. In
5 car spaces. 5
10.
car spaces.
10.
What?
10.
Well, yeah,
But
with the
still,
storage added, but without the storage, 5 car spaces. What the fuck is that? And I want to walk around my cars. I want to be able, like, do something like TDU did, like in your safe house, be able to walk around and check out your cars.
So pretty much inspect the car.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to be able to check out my car when it's in my garage, you know?
True.
Exactly.
Keeping on those lines, what about a feature that like helps you to create cinematic videos? Cause creating cinematics in Need for Speed is a bitch.
Yeah.
Like,
Talking about cinematics, the fucking drift cam. What was that? I hated
that
it.
was terrible.
I hated it. What the
Oh
fuck?
my god. The fact that the camera's like, oh, you're in a drift in a very tight corner. I'm just gonna lower the camera towards the wheel for
I was
so action packed.
I was so happy you could turn it off. I was so
drifting.
happy. Yeah,
I
was
prefer
happy.
looking at my wheels than where my car actually is on the road.
Yeah, I was happy you could turn it off though.
Yeah.
Because if you couldn't have turned it off, it would be way worse.
Like, I remember playing it at Gamescom, like, the year it was coming out, and you were stuck to drift cam. And doing that with, like, 8 other online players trying to race you, but bearing in mind I was in the 180 and they were all in Mustang, so I was kind of on the back foot from the get-go, but, you know, that's beside the point.
Hey, keep in mind, they were hunting crowds. You weren't.
Also, what I want to see is, I know it sounds like way too much, but a little bit, even customizable characters. Just, why is my character's face not shown in any of the fucking pictures
I think
you're talking,
it's a set character. It's a set character for this
saying,
game.
So pretty much you're saying you hated the fact that the story mode for Need for Speed 2015 was in
You played as yourself.
view.
You played as yourself, but it was all live action.
Yeah, but it was nice. It was live action though, but like, why not have sort of customizable characters? Like, I like the perspective where you looked from. It's like your eyes, but like in the for example, the last picture of the game, like you're wearing a mask. Like, why the fuck can I not see what my dude looks like?
Yeah, sorry to shoot you down
I mean,
on that,
hey,
but just set characters.
He could look like Herbert the pervert, but at least give me the option to see him.
Yeah.
I could have I could have looked like Mr. Boss for the win.
What, Mr. Boss for the win?
Oh fuck! Oh, shots fired. Speaking of story, because I'm thinking about it doesn't look like the story is going to continue with 2015. This is a completely different story.
Yeah.
I would have liked. I kind of wish they kept with that story. They would have developed it.
Maybe
like imagine Amy, like when he said she took everything from them. Oh, clearly Amy. If they kept the same characters, because Amy was the mechanic.
Well, you don't know if they're not going to be the same characters sometimes. Like,
no, they're not the same characters. There's only 3 main characters now. GTA.
Yeah, but what if like someone from Need for Speed 2015 shows up, like just a random cameo or something? Like, it would be cool though.
True. What I was gonna think is, if they continued with 2015, they could have what was the word? Brought the entirety of the East Siders back, because they only brought Eddie back.
Yeah, true.
True, yeah. But they brought Eddie back just his voice.
2 seconds.
I mean, they did. Oh God, no!
I'm getting a drink of that.
They only brought Eddie back though, voice-wise. They didn't bring his character as a whole. That's what bugs me about Need for Speed 2015. I'm kind of disappointed that they're not going to continue with that though. That story, because that story could have gotten so much better with 2017.
Yeah, true, but I think like maybe they want to like not start new, but kind of a fresh start, like a fresh storyline where they could like improvise again and not be stuck with certain characters, certain like appearances. Like they can make something completely new now.
Whoa! Kitty just appeared out of thin air.
Yeah, I know, right?
What the actual fuck? There was nothing. What?
You know, you know how we call it here? We call it lag.
I'm a magician.
He's Harambe.
No, I'm the kitty cat.
Yes, you're the kitty cat.
Kitty cat the magician.
Oh, that hurt. Okay, so story-wise, okay. So we're pretty much agreeing that they're not keeping the same story. Of course, even if we're not agreeing, that's what it looks like. But that's, I think, pretty much shit, because GTA was gonna bring up probably a breakdown of this shit.
Yeah.
So he would have more detail on it. Plus, I don't have contacts in EA, so
Well, we did kind of ask Robin to show up, but we have Dusk here to fill in because, you know.
Yeah, because he's his clone and all that crap. But yeah, Need for Speed 2017. I am looking forward to it. Kitty's definitely looking forward to it. Not really.
Well, I'm
GTA Old Guy is looking forward as well. I mean, Dusk is looking for it.
Yeah.
Looking for. Did I just say he's looking for it? Looking forward to it.
Yeah. In my free time when I'm not playing GTA, I'm searching for it. I'm searching for Need for Speed.
I can guarantee you. Boy is raging right now at the trailer.
Yeah.
So, before we end the podcast, think of any car that you would want to see in this game, and give a proper reason why.
Audi TT S-Line, because I'm gonna buy it and I want it.
Wait. I think I saw them mention Audi. Yeah, they're bringing Audi RS4s. Did I see that right? Yeah. But continue going on until I find the list and all that.
Obviously a Civic, because Civics.
Oh, fuck your Civics, man. You want a lawnmower in the game.
Do I have to show you the Integra that could?
The Integra that could. I will leave a link down in the description below of that car. That car is insane. It's proper fast.
Yeah.
Like, right, here it is. I found it. So,
Damn it.
they're introducing three style of Audis. There's an Audi S4, Audi RS4, and Audi RS5.
Ah, god
Okay,
damn it.
Speaking of GTA Wise Guy doing trailer breakdowns, guess who's just released?
Trailer break by GTA Wise
Yeah.
Guy.
Well,
Link
after
down in the description below, guys, as well. I'm leaving a lot of links in the description today. The list was apparently Eagle found a much bigger list on Discord. They're bringing as well a C7 Corvette.
I don't know how I feel
Corvette.
about it. Corvette was not my favorite car, actually.
It isn't my favorite, but Need for Speed could have introduced it. Come on, the year when Need for Speed got launched, the Corvette came out, the newer stuff, Corvette.
Yeah.
You know what car I want to see is the Evo 8. Like there was in the Need for Speed 2015. It's sort of my dream car, so I kind of want it in. It's a car Wise Guy has. I'm like looking at it. I'm looking at his videos. Like fuck that, dude.
Of course, the clone would want an Evo.
No, I want an Evo because I've always wanted an Evo. I wanted an Evo before I knew Wise Guy.
I can guarantee you that was Wise Guy's excuse for getting an Evo. The exact same excuse.
If I was Wise Guy, wouldn't I be PS4 leader by now?
Well,
I'm checking.
No, because you haven't
like...
sucked enough dick for it.
Wait, speaking of Evos, looks like there's no Evo on this list as well.
I'll laugh if they add the Evo 7 just to piss him off.
They have to add the...
Ah, fuck that. I want the Evo 8, not the 7.
Evo 10, bro. Evo
No,
10.
Evo 9. Evo 9.
The last
8.
Evo 9. 9.
Evo 8. 8. Fuck. 8 is the best. 8 is the best.
9's the
8
best.
is the best. But keep in mind that they introduced the hatchback. This was weird. I've never questioned it, but I'm questioning it now. They introduced the newer style WRX STI in Need for Speed 2050. But they didn't bring out any old style Subaru Imprezas. But then they brought out the Evo 8, but then they bring out the newer version Evo.
Yeah. Also, I came up with something. What about they add a Lexus? Like
No, because that'll make Black Panther just go off on one.
Oh. No.
Well, I wouldn't even care. Like Lexus are fucking nice cars.
Wait, let
Old
me check,
Lexuses,
check on
not the
list.
new ones. I don't like the
There
new
is a
ones.
Lexus.
If they had the
No, there isn't. There isn't a Lexus. But it would be dope if we have like a Lexus
Would
in the
be.
game.
I've like in my neighborhood, like somewhere, I see one driving sometimes. It's like an all black car, black rims, matte black like paint, and it has like a lip spoiler and it has a wide body kit, and that's not even like legal in my country.
So he's a mandem.
He's a man. He's a man.
No, you don't know what a mandem is.
Well, I thought you said a man.
I said a man.
No, the London
No,
Mafia.
Yeah, the London newer rich ricers. Where they black
No,
out
it's London Mafia. It's the
Yo,
London
blacked
Mafia.
out, blacked out cars are nice. Blacked out.
All they do is go
it
around in
depends.
blacked out BMWs,
Depends on
blacked
what.
out Audis, blacked out Mercs. Basically every single car in my garage on GTA. I am now officially the mandem of GTA.
Hey, no, I am the mandem on GTA. I have a blacked out Rolls Royce, a blacked out Rolls Royce, a blacked out Rolls Royce, a blacked out Bentley, a blacked out Land Rover, a a blacked out Mercedes. Fuck my funny bone. I can go on. So Dusk would like to see an Audi TT. What would you like to see?
Except for Civics. Except for Civics.
All right. Except for Civics. Except for any type of Honda.
That's a hard choice. He's
fuck you.
Stop smiling and tell me what car you want. You fuck.
Just gang up on the Honda fan.
Oh, you know what I want. Wait, I'll show.
Even your phone gave up. Even your phone gave up.
I know.
So
you know what? You know what I want. I want this one. I want this fucking beast.
That's an RX-7.
I want it.
No, it's not. It's a Hot Wheels car.
Yeah, it's a Hot Wheels car. If
what?
Oh shit.
RX-7.
Something like this. If something like this would be in the game, fuck me. I would be so happy.
I'm gonna go with something modern and very, very modern. I would want to see either one of these two cars. One of them is a sports car, and one of them is like a ordinary low-class, mid-class car. One of them is what was it again? 720S.
That's not a sports car. That's a hypercar.
No, that's a sports.
No, because it's more closer to hyper.
No.
Just bring the Lycan Hypersport then.
Lycan Hypersport. But the other one that I would really, really love to see is not a 180 SX.
240 SX.
I tricked you there. I would go with fuck, what was it? It was in my head, but now I lost it. Shit. What was it again? Either a Dodge Hellcat or a Dodge Demon.
That's not my type of cars, but they're nice. They're nice.
I mean,
Yeah, nice.
if they're going to introduce drag racing classes, Dodge Demon.
Yeah, the Dodge SRT is
the only place where it can be unbanned is a video game. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, but what? Then I can build the Integra that can.
I'm gonna build a super that's gonna ruin all of you.
Guys, thank you very much.
Right.
Fuck your Hondas, man. Fuck your Hondas. I'm gonna get so much hate because I'm saying that. But
You'll be
anyway,
shut there. You'll be like, oh, this is a nice Dodge Demon, and then you get blown off by an Integra.
By a sleeper Integra.
Exactly.
So I guess that was pretty much it. I re-gave a bit of what stuff we want to see and what stuff we don't want to see in this upcoming game. And overall, I'm excited for it. I'm ready to give Need for Speed another chance, although it made me buy another entirely new, different game. Because the store I sold it to fucking left the country! But
And a new controller.
That's
Several new controllers.
I'm Punk Monkey. That's kid.
The one with the blonde hair.
That's Kitty. I'm trying to work with what I have here. Sorry. The one over there is Dusk, aka the GTA clone guy. Thank you very much for watching. Keep an eye out for more stuff for podcasts. We're probably gonna be coming out with another one regarding the gun running DLC. So I'm Funk Monkey. Thank you very much for watching, and peace. Right, I'm done.
All right.
I'm going for food.
Oh, fuck. Can you